Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to the penultimate part of my full platinum walkthrough for God of War 3. This part is actually the final boss fight and the end of the game, but there are the Olympus challenges we still need to take care of after this. The trophies we'll be getting during this part of the walkthrough are Retribution and Vengeance Complete, which are both story related, along with Unhuman, which is for beating the game on Titan mode. The first thing we'll be doing is using the switch in the centre. This will be followed by a cutscene that will lead to the start of the final boss fight against Zeus.
There it is! I can see it, Kratos. In the darkness, the fires of hope will set us free.
Pandora, no!
You know why I'm here. You brought me here to do this.
I will find another way.
No, Kratos. There is no other way. Let me go!
No, child!
I am not a child! You're hurting me! Kratos, help!
Put her down, Zeus!
Your obsession with this thing has become somewhat of a nuisance, my son.
Release the girl, Zeus!
Don't confuse this object, this construction of Hephaestus with your own flesh and blood. But perhaps you already have, Spartan. Your quest for Pandora, your pathetic attempt for atonement from the family you slaughtered, has caused nothing but havoc on Olympus. Look around at what you have done.
I see only what I have come to destroy.
Taking pity on you has been my greatest mistake, Kratos. Just as taking pity on this thing will prove to be your greatest mistake.
This has nothing to do with her!
It has everything to do with her!
Put her down!
As you wish.
Ready, fight! This fight is split up into 3 sections. You'll move to a different area for each part of the fight. This first part is actually on a 2D plane, so you can only move left or right. Zeus uses 3 very easily avoided moves here. A dash where he'll grab you. This does minimal damage and can be easily reversed, but it's best just to jump over him. A 1-2 punch combo, he usually does this after he teleports. Again, just jump over him. Lastly, he'll float up in the air and fire either 2 or 5 lightning bolts at you. Either move away from him or move underneath him when he does this. The best tactic to use for this part of the fight is to bide your time and attack him when his back is turned, just after he attacks. My weapon of choice is the gauntlets, as they're the most powerful. Don't use any magic or Rage of Sparta for this part of the fight. Keep damaging him until a circle prompt appears. He now adds a couple of new moves to his arsenal, a lightning dash from one side of the screen to the other, you can easily use a dodge roll to avoid this, and a summon attack that makes lightning come out of the floor. Again, jumping is good enough to avoid this one. I would advise using magics during this part, but only when you get cornered and start taking damage. It makes you invincible while you're using it, and that's the main reason we are. The damage it does is a nice bonus. Like previously, bide your time, keep your distance and damage him after he attacks. He is a bit more aggressive now, hence the use of the magic. Keep hitting him until another circle prompt appears. Then the fight will change locations.
Kratos! Do not let her into the flame!
This is what I am meant to do! You know that! Please!
Hush!
Kratos, you know this is the only way!
Don't listen to her, Kratos. For once in your pathetic life, don't fail. Don't fail her like you failed your family.
Pandora!
After all you have sought, after all you have sacrificed, it ends in another stunning failure! Such chaos. I will have much to do after I kill you.
Face me, father. It is time to end this.
Yes, my son.
This part of the fight is quite short. You're basically stalling for time until Gaia turns up, so just keep dodging his attacks. They are similar to his previous attacks, but we're back on a 3D plane now. Only try and take him on when you see an opening and don't use any magic. Eventually Gaia will show up and the final part of the fight will be in her heart.
My world, it bleeds because of you. I never sought your death, Spartan. Yet you have left me no choice.
Your pawn has failed you, Gaia. Perhaps you should have chosen the other one.
Enough! Father and son will die together.
The main thing to note here is that hitting Gaia's heart rewards you with health orbs, and that's true for most of the fight. If you ever get low, go and hit it some more for a bit of a refill. This first part of the fight, Zeus mainly uses a 3-part dodge which ends with him shooting a clone at you. Keep following him around, trying to hit him, and jump when he stamps his back foot down after the 3rd dodge. He may also fire 3 lots of lightning balls at you. These are easily avoided with a series of dodge rolls. Don't use any magic for this part, there's no need to. Damage him enough and he'll eventually move to the centre and recharge off Gaia's heart. You can't stop him doing it this first time, but you must make a priority of it for the rest of the fight. Now that he's recharged, he'll start making clones of himself. They are easily killed and drop a small amount of magic orbs. He will mainly summon clones and shoot lightning bolts at you during this part. During certain parts he will teleport and try and recharge off Gaia's heart. You must stop him doing this. The most annoying move he'll do now is when he floats up and summons 3 clones. Then all 4 of them will slam onto the ground. You can move far enough away to avoid the clone's ground smash, but when Zeus does it, it's really powerful, so you'll have to jump to avoid it. This is the final part of the fight now, so give him everything you've got. I would advise saving your magic and Rage of Sparta for when there are clones around. Eventually another circle prompt will appear and that will be it. Complete a bunch of quick time events and you will kill the king of the gods. Or so you think. The rest of the game after this is just quick time events, and let's call it a hallucination where you need to run around following voices. None of it needs explaining, and by the time the credits have rolled you should have all the trophies in the game apart from up to the challenge, which is for beating the challenge of Olympus. I'll go into those challenges on the next video. Right, I'm going to leave it here and let the story conclude. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in part 11 for the Platinum.
close, Calliope.
Mother, I'm scared. Are they coming to get us?
Your father will protect us.
Man this village! Ban it to the ground!
Daddy? Kratos! No! No, Mother, no!
My wife. My child. How? They were left in Sparta. Ares!
Kratos! Come. I can show you the way. Hurry! I can help, Kratos! Kratos, in the darkness, the fires of hope will set us free.
You can see the light. It is changing you. It is time to lay your fears to rest. The light reveals the truth. The power of forgiveness comes from within. To be forgiven, you must find the power to forgive yourself.
This way!
No, Kratos! Stop!
Athena! No!
Kratos, fear drove Zeus to kill his father Kronos. The same fear that brought the Great War. A fear that drove Zeus to kill you, his own son. Zeus uses fear to keep you in the dark. Confront your demons and lay them to rest.
Over here, Kratos!
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Now there is... Do you remember that day, Spartan?
I won't allow you to hurt her!
Good luck with that little whore called Pandora.
You cannot change your destiny, mortal. I gave you everything!
I can show you the way. Kratos, please. I need you to free me.
Listen, Kratos. Once in your pathetic life, don't fail. Don't fail her like you failed your family.
It's all right, Kratos. Kratos, you know this is the only way! As the fear in the gods rose, mine was replaced by hope.
Power to kill God.
Hope is what makes us strong. It is why we are here. It is what we fight with when all else is lost.
Freed from the bondage of Olympus and cleansed in chaos, mankind is now ready to hear my message.
Look around you, Athena. The world stands in ruin. What good is your message?
Go if you must. But first, I insist you give me the power from inside the box.
The box was empty.
That can't be true. I can see it in your eyes. You used my power to kill Zeus. You still have it as we speak. Don't you understand? When Zeus gathered all the evils and placed them in the box, I dreaded what would happen if it was opened again. And so, I summoned the most powerful weapon in the world, and I placed it in the box.
I told you, it was empty. Pandora was sacrificed in vain. She died because of my need for vengeance.
You must be mistaken. You used my power to kill Zeus. I saw you do it. Unless... Of course. When you opened the box, you released the evils to the gods. Infected them. Changed them. Zeus himself fell prey to the dark evils. This is why he became so enraged and obsessed with your death. He was consumed by the evil, fear. I thought the power I placed in the box was never released. All these years, I assumed you drew from the evils inside to destroy Ares. But I was wrong. The power you took from the box is mine. From it, you gained the strength that Zeus could never destroy. A strength great enough to overcome fear. Locked deep inside of you, Kratos, is hope. It has remained buried, trapped by your guilt and the failures of your past. When you killed Zeus, you must have allowed something to awaken it. What was it, Kratos?
Hope is what makes us strong. It is why we are here. It is what we fight with when all else is lost.
What was it, Kratos?
All I remember is what I have lost.
That is why you should give me the power. I understand its true meaning and where it belongs. I trust you to do the right thing, Kratos.
You shouldn't.
You owe me this, Kratos.
I owe you nothing.
I made you a god. I sheltered you from the wrath of Olympus. I delivered you revenge on Zeus.
It is over, Athena.
You would dare strike me down? Again?
My vengeance ends now.
How could you? You fool! What have you done? No! That was meant for me! They will not know what to do with it! You disappoint me, Spartan.